Hello everyone, I'm meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your noon news and weather updates from the First Alert Desk. Now, of course, today happening in Greenville, we've got spring commencement for ECU. Make sure if you are going to be traveling in the Greenville area that you understand traffic is going to be a little bit thicker today. More than 4,600 graduates are being honored at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium today, with many family and friends expected to gather at the ceremony. Again, expect significant traffic delays, especially around the university. Now, officials say nearby streets like Charles Boulevard and Greenville Boulevard will have heavy traffic. Additional departmental recognition ceremonies will be held today and tomorrow around ECU's main campus and Health Sciences campus. Now, Greenville native and ECU alumnus John May, class of 1993, is this year's keynote speaker. Also, big things happening today, not just in Greenville, but also in Kinston, as tonight the Bird Dogs will be throwing out the first pitch of their inaugural season as they take on the Ottawa Titans in their home opener at historic Granger Stadium, coming up again tonight at 7 p.m. Now, the Bird Dogs are part of the Frontier League, an independent professional baseball league that has 18 teams in the U.S. and Canada. The new team was announced back in September, not long after the Down East Wood Ducks closed out their 7th and final season in Kinston. Now, the Wood Ducks moved down to Spartanburg, South Carolina, opening up Granger Stadium for a new team. Now, former Kinston Indians owner Cam McRae is also the owner of the Bird Dogs. You can find more information and tickets to tonight's home opener on their website by following a link on our website, WITN.com. And now for your weather forecast. Got some pretty nice conditions outside right now for ECU's commencement, but also want to highlight this. This is the scene over Greenville right now, and this, while again looks to be very nice and pleasant, this could be problematic later on tonight, as the sunshine will lead to rapidly warming air temperatures. And the hotter we get today, the better the opportunity is for the storms later on this evening to possibly turn severe. If you have an abundance of heat energy present when storms roll in, those storms are going to be able to grow a little bit more and become a little bit stronger, producing stronger winds, heavier downpours, and the potential for, of course, more lightning. Now, currently, again, we're tracking very light showers working their way off the coast of really mainland Dare and Hyde counties. Of course, the Outer Banks, still probably another 20-30 minutes of those light showers rolling overhead. But again, everyone is trending dry as we make our way again towards the middle of the day. Now, sitting further back towards the west, you again can certainly see some cloud cover extending over portions of kind of northern South Carolina, kind of right across the triangle into Charlotte, Mecklenburg, down towards Greenville, Spartanburg, and South Carolina. That little boundary of clouds right there, that is another cold front that's going to be, again, trying to push through eastern North Carolina later on tonight, prompting again a better opportunity for some afternoon and evening storms. For now, again, everything looking pretty quiet. Once we get to around 4, 5, and 6 o'clock, that's when we'll start to see more thunderstorms developing along that frontal boundary. As that happens, again, the amount of heat that will be present in eastern North Carolina will be very important. If we have higher heat and higher humidity, we are likely going to end up seeing not only more storms, but the storms that do develop will have heavier downpours and heavier rainfall rates. Now, let's get into Saturday. Starting out the day, partly sunny skies. There will be some sun breaks. There will also be some cloud cover. That cloud cover is going to try to get thicker and thicker through the day, but not to worry for those of you hoping for maybe a little bit more rain, trying to get out of the moderate to severe drought that's present across eastern North Carolina. We will have some morning showers coming up early on Sunday. So any kids, any dads getting up early to maybe treat mom to a breakfast in bed, if you need to go out to go and get the needed items and treats, make sure you leave early or understand that you are going to be driving through some storms and even some downpours as well. So keep that in the back of your mind. I know I will be out running some errands early on in the morning trying to treat my wife. But here's what we've got as far as your current air temperatures go. Most of us right now in the low to mid 70s. However, we are going to be rapidly heating up. Right now we've got 79 degrees showing up through Jacksonville as well as Beaufort, as those areas again have seen a little bit more sunshine. Couple that with a breeze out of the south-southwest, and air temperatures still have the opportunity of returning to the low 80s again coming up this afternoon. But also important is humidity. We have seen humidity hold steady or rise slightly across eastern North Carolina over the past 24 hours. And the higher the humidity is, the heavier the downpours will be later on this afternoon as those storms really start to develop. 81 degrees between 4 and 5 p.m. coming up this afternoon. Will cool down as those thunderstorms sweep their way across eastern North Carolina. A lot of those storms will start to go quiet once the sun sets. Expect that to happen between around 9 to 11 p.m. A lot of those showers and storms will fade away. But again, it is still a first alert weather day. Now here's kind of a big picture look at exactly what we've got coming up, not only for tonight. There's that cold front again across eastern North Carolina. But through the weekend, that front will move off the coast as we head into Saturday morning, close enough to maintain cloudiness, but not close enough to keep that rain in the forecast. Then that frontal boundary you're seeing really across South Carolina. On Saturday, that's going to lead to plenty of rain for our neighbors down to the south. But coming up for Sunday, that boundary is going to work its way northward through eastern North Carolina. And that's what's going to bring us a chance of not only showers, but a potential for some thunderstorms coming up early Sunday morning. The severe weather threat not present for those early morning thunderstorms, but we could have some gusty winds and we will likely see some lightning. Then later in the day on Sunday, we will likely see another chance of rain along the coast. Really increasing as that low starts to work its way closer to the east. Now that low is finally going to move over the southeastern United States coming up Monday and Tuesday of next week, leading to much higher rainfall chances for the first 3 days of next week. Air temperatures will still be a little bit cooler than average as we head into Monday and Tuesday. But this weekend, just to put it in perspective, normal this time of year is right around the low 80s. Coming up for Saturday, we're in the low 70s and the mid 70s by the time we reach Mother's Day. Now, of course, it will come with lower humidity, so it's going to feel very comfortable outside. But for those of you who may think that, all right, Mother's Day beach trip, here we go. Do note we're going to have cloud cover coming up on Saturday, cooler air temperatures, and then again a better opportunity for rain, particularly across the coast coming up on Sunday for Mother's Day. Now that's all we have time for today's noon news and weather update. I want to thank you all so much for joining me on the First Alert Desk. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, I hope you all have a wonderful Friday.